guys. We're making a bunch of videos back to back today. It's not to say that they're bad. We have a lot of issues to cover before the end of the season. And even though I'm pissed off about something that happened, and we mentioned this in other videos, we're going to concretely tell you more from beginning to end. And the whole point of this video being, but Ghost, tell them what happened to you.
So, back in October, before we went to the Atlas World launch party, I noticed that my portrait went from the final Archer's Mage, which you get in going down Canarius' line, to the Unknown Soldier. And when I tried to put the portrait back, the final portrait was locked.
Now, the Unknown Soldier is the most basic portrait you can have. That's given to everybody by default.
Right. Well, at the Atlas World Party, I was talking with Harlan about this problem, and he's like, oh, that's so weird. That could be something we've done in the game recently. I was like, oh, because it just recently happened, and I put in a ticket, and the ticket got deleted and everything like that. And he's like, okay, just put in a new ticket. So when we got back from San Francisco and then Vegas.
Guys, catch those vids, by the way. There was a lot of interesting stuff there. I spoke to the game's creator, Harlan. I spoke to Ryan, one of his tech guys. There were other people there. We met Pixel briefly.
Yeah. So, I put in a new ticket. I've asked for it to be escalated. First, I explained, hey, my portrait's gone. You know, here's a video that shows that clearly I got up to the Garnet Stone and I bought another $200 in packs the next weekend, so clearly I purchased this. They got back to me and said, no, you didn't. And I was like, yes, I did. Can you please escalate this situation? I've already spoken to someone at PG, and they said this would be taken care of.
You should read them some of the quotes of the stuff they wrote you. This is bizarre,
I'll put it
guys.
at the end.
You should put it, yeah. It was amazing. I said this in another video. Whoever was taking care of this, and again, we have a theory that they outsource. I don't know.
No, they do.
They do. They outsource their.
Okay. That they outsource their customer service and tech support
to Malaysia. You know.
No. To a company that does tech support for multiple phone app video games.
But where are they located?
They are actually no. So they are actually people. There's one call center that they call into, but those are actually picked up from people at home.
Okay.
So you could be talking to someone that's working at home, you know, that's never played the game, trying to help you fix something, and they have a book and
they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah. So I clearly said escalate this. It didn't get escalated, and I said escalate this. And then I was just told that Jared's not around.
Jared is the head tech. We have a video that you should call for Jared. And at one point it was helpful. Now they can't get him, mysteriously.
He was out of the office. I was given permission to do this. And I was like, well, I've given you proof. Like some pretty hardcore proof of video showing me claiming the Garnet and Sapphire and all the way up.
And spending a couple of $100 afterwards. And their theory was, well, yeah, you spent, but you didn't get the...
No.
Okay.
So what they said was that, oh, on this day and this day, you did this, you claimed that, yes, we see this in the video, that's confirmed, and then you went down the Nadir line to the Platinum Sphere,
which she did
and then you claimed 2 on the secondary branch on after the first said after the stone, and then I completely said, well, wouldn't that mean I had the portrait? And someone was like, oh no, it was on the secondary branch. And the next one they said it was on the secondary branch. You claimed this and this. It's very odd. It does seem like they are just making up stuff.
Crap as they go along.
Off the fly. But the thing is, if you look at about how much those things would have cost, especially since Nadir was half price and very cheap, even if I went, and I don't think I did, but I'm not going to say I didn't because it was a while ago.
You didn't go to Platinum and you don't have his, no, what, you can say it flat out. You don't have him up to Platinum. You have 2.
Nadir has 2 spheres on him so far. He's at level 11. He'll be
topped out at
14 from what I can tell.
And even that wouldn't have cost nearly as many sigils as it would have cost going from Emerald, from Garnet to Emerald.
So, what I'm saying is that at this point, because the game does not have any way, so I would not have realized that they're saying I don't have.
Bottom line is, we don't want to break the 5-minute mark. Tell them, guys, photograph your shit. Photograph it.
No. gonna break the 5-minute mark on this one because the thing is that the game does not have a way for you to check to see if you have your spheres. So no one knows technically in the game. You don't know what spheres PG says you have. The only reason I ran into this and they were telling me, no, you don't have the sphere, is because of the portrait issue.
Yeah.
So in reality, anyone that has bought in these spheres could inadvertently, PG, think you don't have them.
Yeah.
And you have no way
Yeah.
to find out if that's true.
Bottom line is, guys, photograph it. When you get to a certain level, and this is the level, or certainly when you get to the end, photograph it.
So
photograph it because later on they're going to tell you don't have it.
And evidence that you purchase stuff isn't enough.
Receipts, yeah, receipts are not enough.
Apparently. So my thing is, every time you claim a stone, you photograph it.
Yeah, guys. Anyway, on that single sour wondrous note, we'll be making some more videos right now about base design, and we're going to be doing a video about hut placement, nuts about huts, and actually how to correctly place them, and the notions of defendable bases and which bases handle themselves better on their own without defenders. So be sure to check out those videos.
And keep an eye out for our defense reports that come up daily.
Yeah, and basically, like I said, build, choose wisely, build well, and if you like our vids, I can't stress it enough. Show love, do sub. Take care, fly in peace, and
Hello to pieces.
take care.